Rated everyone.
Hello everyone and welcome to the PlayStation Competition Centre with myself, Brandon Smith.
And Richard Buckley.
And today we're going to be looking at FIFA 22, but more importantly, taking some tips from this man in terms of skills to use in the game, how to get better at corners, penalties, and even free kicks. And I can say from personal experience, this man is better than me at FIFA. He's beaten me many times. So Rich, take it away with skill moves first on FIFA 22. What are you using and what's effective this year?
So there's a few skill moves that are in my plethora, shall I say. They're in the old trusty skill book, and it's a couple of the new skill moves actually that have been introduced into FIFA 22. Firstly, we've got the advanced sort of skilled bridge, I want to say. Super simple to do. All you need to do, hold L2, double tap R1. Literally, that is it. Imagine the bridge and the directional nutmeg from last year, but it's a bit more flary this year. You still get that initial acceleration boost, that sort of touch away from the defender, but it's under a little bit more control, and it's actually a really nice skill move to use in FIFA 22. I think if you pulled it into your game, you'd probably get an extra win here or there.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Any other skill moves this year you want to talk about that are maybe less difficult to do?
One in particular that is a 4-star skill move this year, brand new into FIFA 22, sort of known as the 4-touch turn, the 4-touch roulette in the game. You hold L2, and if you're dribbling towards the goal and the goal's on the left-hand side, you flick the right stick backwards. So wherever you're going, you flick it the opposite direction. Your player will sort of move the ball around in a circle, exits away from the defender as well, and can sort of set up different passing lanes or maybe a shooting opportunity in and around the box.
There's just a couple of skill moves that you can maybe implement into your game at home. In terms of set pieces now on the pitch, free kicks, I've always been a fan of a knuckleball. What are you rocking this year on FIFA?
I think this year, free kicks are actually much easier to score across the board. If your player opposition isn't going to put a man on the line, or maybe he's not going to move the goalkeeper with the right stick, any good free kick taker, we're talking Neymar, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Kevin De Bruyne, Lionel Messi, really all I've had to do is aim the cursor in the top corner and just press circle and just power it up. And the way that the goalkeeper sort of moves, he doesn't dive at full extension and get there. So at the moment, the best way to score is literally just aim it in the top corner, put a little bit of power on it and power it up. If they have moved the goalkeeper, top tip from myself, play it short. Set up a different opportunity, look for maybe a finesse shot with a player who's running onto the ball, and I'm sure you're going to have a lot of success in the free kick department.
So in simple terms, just get someone on the ball that's decent at free kicks and aim it towards the goal with some decent pace this year. Moving on to penalties. You know, if you're lucky enough to get a penalty, there was head movement before you could look into. Is it a case for you, just pick a corner and back yourself?
And penalties are a mind game. They really are. Some will say it's a 50-50. I really don't think it is. It's not a lottery. There is skill to it. Top corners are your friend. If you aim, every single penalty I get, I always aim top left corner, no matter what. Top left corner, right in the postage stamp. And 9 times out of 10, if the goalkeeper doesn't stand and then dive to that side, if you put it in the top corner and you can time your penalty as well, if you time it green, he's not going to get anywhere near it. So aim for the top corner. It's a little bit more risky. Your controllable vibrate. It'll feel like you're taking a real life penalty, but if you keep your cool, you will score.
And I've been on the other end of that before as well, and it is a very efficient way to score a penalty. Last but not least, corners this year. There's a couple of ways you can take a corner. For me, it's just lump it into the box and hope for the best. What about for yourself?
I've found a couple of different techniques at the moment. The short corner is very effective this year. Little short pass, driven pass to the edge of the box, and then you're looking for a finesse opportunity if you've got a player who's sort of loitering on the edge of the box. However, the other corner that I really like, you get your best header of the ball, whether that's Virgil van Dijk or Varane, and you put them all the way at the back post. What this will do, the player at the back post for your opponent, unless they manually move a centre-back, will always be a full-back. So you're going to have a strength and physical advantage at the back post. You can either head it with your centre-back who you've pulled to the back post using manual positioning, or you can try and head it back into the box. I've scored many of corner this year on FIFA, sticking it to the back post and then heading it back across into the danger area and just getting a tap in.
Amazing stuff. Those are so many tips and tricks for you guys to implement into your games on FIFA 22 this year. And don't forget that you can also test your skills at home on FIFA this year with the PlayStation Competition Centre, where you could win FIFA points, cash, or even some in-game avatars. You can sign up at home from your own console via the PS4 Events tab or online at the PlayStation Competition Centre. But that's a wrap from myself and Richard. We'll catch you very soon again here on the PlayStation Competition Centre.
PlayStation